Hello students, welcome back in your science class. So let's continue our chapter Physical and Chemical Changes. In previous session of this chapter you have studied what is a physical change and chemical change and the characteristics of physical and chemical change. Today we will discuss some typical physical and chemical changes. First typical physical change is dissolution of a solid in a liquid. When you dissolve a solid substance in a liquid, like when you dissolve sugar in water. Sugar is in solid state and water is in liquid form. When you dissolve sugar, you have take glass and put water in it, and when you dissolve some sugar particles and stirring it, so after dissolving you cannot see the sugar particles in water. Whole solution are in single phase. You cannot identify sugar particles separately. You know that sugar is sweet in taste, and after dissolving sugar in water, the solution which we get, it is also sweet in taste. So you know that a change when in a substance in their physical properties like size, shape, color, state is known as physical change. So here sugar particles change into solution form, but it does not lose its identity. Sugar is sweet in taste and after dissolution in water it is also sweet in taste. Next is vaporization of water. When you heat water, on heating it converts into water vapors form. It changes into water vapors. But when you cool the water vapors, it converts into water is in liquid, which is in liquid state. So this is also a physical change because there is no new substance are formed and water does not lose its identity. Similarly, when you tear a piece of paper into small pieces of paper, it does not lose its property. It changes into small pieces, but it does not lose its property and there is no new substance are formed. And when you cut a long piece of wood into small pieces, it does not lose its property and there is no new substance are formed. So these are the examples of physical changes. Let's see some examples of chemical changes, like burning of magnesium ribbon. When magnesium burns in the presence of oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Formula of magnesium is Mg, oxygen you will denote by O2 and magnesium oxide is MgO. So when magnesium reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. So the property of magnesium oxide is different from magnesium and oxygen. Here is new substance is formed after reaction with magnesium and oxygen. And when magnesium oxide, you know that oxide of metal, magnesium is a metal and oxide of metal is basic in nature. So when magnesium oxide dissolve in water, to check the basicity of magnesium oxide, it forms magnesium hydroxide, which is basic in nature. So you can see that here also a new substance is formed after reaction of magnesium oxide and water. So this is a chemical change, because there is new substances are formed, and their properties are totally different from its previous products, previous substances. Like magnesium oxide, properties of magnesium oxide is different from magnesium and oxygen, and properties of magnesium hydroxide is different from magnesium oxide and water. So there is new substance formed, so it is chemical, examples of chemical change. Another example of chemical change, formation of a new substance on adding vinegar in baking soda. When baking soda uh, reacts with vinegar, it evolves carbon dioxide gas and forms sodium acetate and water. Here I have taken solution of baking soda. You can see that this glass contains solution of baking soda. When I added some drops of vinegar in it, you can see that bubbles are formed. So this bubbles are produced carbon due to the formation of carbon dioxide gas, and also other new substances are formed. Let's we discuss some problems. When baking soda is mixed with lemon juice, bubbles are formed with the evolution of gas. Which type of change is it? So when baking soda is mixed with lemon juice, and I have shown you baking soda when mixed with vinegar, you can use also lemon juice. So when baking soda reacts with lemon juice, it also evolves carbon dioxide gas. So here new substances are formed, so this is a chemical change, because with the evolution of gas there are some other new substances are also formed. Next is when a candle burns, both physical and chemical changes takes place. Identify these changes. So when a candle burns, solid wax melts and there is no change in the composition of wax. So this is a physical change. But when wick of candle burns, it evolves, release some smoke and soot, blackish color, that is known as soot. So there is new substances are formed. So burning of candle takes place both physical and chemical changes. So when candle burns, solid wax changes into liquid form. So there is no new substance are formed and there is no change in their composition. So it is a physical change. But when it burns, its wick burn, it forms soot and release smoke. That is a chemical change. So when candle burns, both physical and chemical change takes place. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.